guys, welcome back to the channel. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful day. Had a great gym session, had a great day on and all. I do want to say something before you clown me, before you say anything. Harry, you're from New York, why are you wearing a Falcons jersey? Hey, I live in Georgia now, so I'm repping the team that's out here for football, even though they didn't win. But it is what it is, and I got a jersey. So don't knock me in the comments for this. So the pre-workout that I wanted to do a review on and share my experience with you guys was none other than the Apollon Nutrition Time Cop B2. Now this one I did pick it up for like almost 6-7 months ago. Excuse me. And I've been dabbling with it. When I first got it, it knocked me off my socks, and I was a little scared to try it out, but I've been going back and forth with it, and each time hit the same way, and I love this pre-workout. So the label is not that it's not a 3D vibe or anything like that. It's just a nice well-rounded label. It does feel like it has like a matte finish, so like if water falls on this or anything like that, it would just like fall down. But again, it just says Time Cop B2, and the flavor that I did pick this up in is a peach mango. I was honestly looking at the website and was thinking, should I get this other flavor, this blueberry I think it was, or this peach mango? And I'm like, let me go with peach mango. I haven't gotten burned with a peach mango supplement at all, so whatever. Now, when it came down to the flavor, this thing tastes like straight up like rotten pineapple, like something horrible. And that's because of the ingredients in here. You cannot mask them. I'm like, and if you could, please, Apollon, do this, because it was like a nasty taste, and it was so bad. For me, I don't mind nasty taste, because the more bitter it is, I know the more stems and ingredients that are in there are gonna hit me harder. But I gave my friend a sample to try this out. He literally took a couple sips and threw it in the trash. And I was like, no, why you threw it in the trash? The experience is so good. He's like, I just can't down it. I would like to add that since it is a horrible flavor, since the Bloodbath pump formula came out this last year or a couple months ago for that Saw 10 movie, that is a strong watermelon flavor. And I had the opportunity to stack it with the Time Cop B2, and it takes the whole nastiness away. I literally was just tasting watermelon. So if you don't like flavor and you do have the Bloodbath pump formula, that will mask all that nastiness, and you're able to down it in one shot or even sip it. Take my word for it. And again, I'd like to give a shout out to iStem Ace. If you did not recommend me to get that watermelon Bloodbath pump formula, which is very underrated, I would have not been able to down this in one shot without that. So shout out to iStem Ace for that one. He always got some supplements out there, so check out his channel. I'll put the link down below in the description so you guys can check him out. And I think he did a review on the V3, and we'll add that down there as well, because this is a community, and maybe you want to see other reviews that I don't have or that I haven't done, and he has done already, and you can head over there. So you can head over there for that review. So again, flavor-wise, if you like flavor, then this is not gonna taste anything good for you. For me, if it was rating flavor, I just give it a 1 out of 10, honestly, because it tastes like something rotten, like a rotten pineapple taste. There's nothing of a peach mango at all, because it doesn't affiliate with the label. Like peach mango, you hear that, you're like, okay, it's something sweet, something fruity or tropical. Nothing like that at all. So 1 out of 10. But let's get into supplement facts, and let me tell you the experience, and you're going to want to get this one. for sure. So we are getting half a scoop serving at 14 grams and then the 1 scoop serving at 28 grams. So when it came down to the weight of it, it was just off by like a gram, but you can do like a little baby mountain on it and you're good to go. Because, you know, 1 gram, I'm not going to knock them for that. So at the 1 scoop serving size, you'll basically get 27 and just put a little baby melted and you're good to go. I'm going to read all the ingredients at the 1 serving level because I'm not trying to go back and forth. Too much ingredients to go back and forth on. And they are saying that we are getting 5 calories in the whole pre-workout, which is not that bad. There's not a lot of pre-workouts that will tell you, hey, there's 5 calories in here. So I'm happy with that. The first ingredient we are getting in here is some vitamin B3 as niacin at 30 milligrams, some vitamin B6 as hydroxin HCl at 50 milligrams. And we are getting some folate at 1,360 micrograms. The next ingredient we are getting in here is some vitamin B12 at 250 milligrams. And that's pretty hefty dose of vitamin B12. I like seeing vitamins in a pre-workout just because we might not get these vitamins in throughout the day, and maybe that's the deficiency that your body needs, so you're getting it here. And the next ingredient we are getting in here is some sodium at 200 milligrams. Not bad amount. Remember, sodium can go into the hydration and into the pumps. Now we're going into the Time Cop Performance Matrix, and we are getting some L-citrulline at 8,000 milligrams. You stack that with the sodium, you got a decent pump all across the board. Now the next ingredient we are getting in here is some beta-alanine at 4,000 milligrams or 4 grams. More than enough for you to feel the tingles, the sense of urgency, and start moving. The next ingredient we are getting is some agmatine sulfate at 1,500 milligrams. Not bad at all. Some lion's mane at 1,000 milligrams. Some L-alpha GPC yielding at 50% at 800 milligrams. I love me some alpha GPC, but 800 milligrams, that's going to give you more than laser focus. You're going to be in the zone and you're going to be in there for a while. Now, the next ingredient we are getting in here is some phenylethylamine HCl at 750 milligrams. Again, another stacked ingredient. We are getting some Vasodrive AP as casein hydrosol at 508 milligrams. They are stacking these ingredients, honestly. The next ingredient we are getting in here is some theobromine at 500 milligrams. Whew, that's a lot. We are getting some Himalayan pink salt at 500 milligrams. Another ingredient to add to the hydration and to the pumps. So we're already good to go. Stack this with a pump formula. Like I said earlier, bloodbath is the way to go. Cover that nastiness of the flavor and give you a different type of pump with this pre-workout. Now, the next ingredient we are getting in here is some caffeine adrenasis at 400 milligrams. Now, the next ingredient we are getting in here is some oriagenesis at 400 milligrams. Again, they stacked it above what I normally see, like 150, 200, even at 250, but 400, you're going to feel that good head buzz. The next ingredient we are getting in here is some Rhodiola rose extract at 300 milligrams. We are also getting some decaffeinated malate at 200 milligrams. So you add that to the 400 milligrams of caffeine adrenasis. You are already hitting that high stim realm at 600 milligrams of caffeine from 2 different sources. The next ingredient we are getting in here is some coffee berry, yielding at 40% from Arabic coffee beans. And it is at 100 milligrams. We are getting some estrogen for the absorption at 50 milligrams. And like always, they threw in some new pep 30 milligrams. And and this would not be an Apollon nutrition product if they did not throw in some alpha yohimbine yielding at 90% at 1.5 milligrams. Now that is the whole ingredient profile, and honestly, that is a stack label when it comes to how many milligrams each ingredient got and what they threw in here to give you that effect. So let's get into the Apollon Nutrition Time Cop B2 experience. For me, I love the way it hits every single time, and it only takes about 15 to 20 minutes to start kicking in. So I tried it out at the half scoop level, and that for me could be a daily, maybe like 3-4 times a week, and it's not bad at all. It comes in within the first 15 minutes. You feel the beta hitting into that 20-minute mark. It starts fading away. You start feeling the caffeine kick in with the Araya and the new pep. You just start feeling good, and you get into a bubble, but not and this bubble, you're feeling good, and you actually do feel driven as well while you're on this. You're able to focus, hit the weights. If you're doing bench, if you're doing dumbbells, if you want to do some cardio while you wait for the full effects to come in, it will give you that drive to, do cardio before and after your workout. So at the half scoop level, I was able to do then my 1 hour normal gym session, and I ended up doing like an extra half an hour on it, just because I wanted to get rid of the energy and just have that nice head buzz for the rest of the day. Now, when it came to the 1 scoop level, everything does intensify because it is double the ingredients, double the energy, and all that. So this one, I did take it on a Saturday just to be safe, and I was just flying through my workout. Did 2.5 hours strong basketball and weights. First hour was just pure basketball. Second hour was weights, and then it was like half an hour of just the treadmill mixed with some bike, just to relax the muscles, and then hit the sauna a little bit just to get all that out. So for me, it's an all-around great high stim experience. Now, even at the high stim 1 scoop level, you can get away with taking it twice a week. Let's say maybe like on a Monday and then on Friday or on a Saturday, and not feel any negative side effects because you give your mind a couple of days to breathe. But at the half scoop serving, like I said earlier, you can't take it 3-4 times because the effects are minimal, because it's half of the ingredients that you're ingesting. So for me, all around, this is a 10 out of 10 for experience and pre-workout. Flavor, 1 out of 10. You would have to mix this with something, a pump formula that's great. But with that, guys, this is my review for the Apollon Nutrition Time Cop B2. You can pick this up at NutriCartel. I'll put it up here with my discount code. And like always, I'll catch you on the next video.